Hello everyone, my name is MrNJersey and welcome to my channel. In this video we are back with the 94th episode of the Top 5 Weekly. In this series, each week I take a look at the most popular workshop creations on Steam, analyze each one's submissions and discover their features, and finally I test them out here in the world of Stormworks. But before we get started, if you are enjoying my videos, don't forget to like and subscribe button and click the little bell icon to be notified from upcoming content as soon as it gets posted. And while you're watching, let me know your thoughts in the comments below and what else you'd like to see in my future videos. That all said, let's get straight into it and get started with this video. And starting off with the first creation, we have the VX66 Orion platform tow truck. This is a creation done by Grim Reaper. As it says in the name, it's meant to be a platform tow truck, so you can actually go and load your vehicles up there, and it looks really cool. I love the kind of like army camo green color, it looks really cool. He's got two turbo diesel engines inside there, maximum speed around 110, cruising speed 95, about 1,400 liters of fuel, 6x6 wheel drive, automatic gearbox, and pretty much all the other cool things we would expect. So let's go and spawn it and see how it works here in the world of Stormworks. And spawning in the first creation, this truck looks really pretty cool. I love the use of the paint blocks pretty much everywhere on this truck, and he's just got the design really well done here. Yeah, I can't really say much more, but the amount of paint blocks on this is incredible. This looks like it's got some lights and things here in the front, some connectors. It also looks like there's a piece here, so this actually goes and folds up, so that is really cool. I like how it even covers this part here at the back where it's got the engine, so it looks like, what, two medium-sized engines. Yeah, so he's done a really nice job with how that all fits together, and I think there's a whole bunch of logic behind there if I'm correct. And you can kind of see down here, so yeah, really nice. Let's go and close that off. What else do we have around here? So looks like we have refueling. Here at the back we have the actual bed that goes and folds out. Camera, we also have some more detailing paint blocks, things like that, some winches built in. Looks like we have the winch controls. You can see those big winches over there. Looks like a spotlight and some arrow lights. So equipment storage, okay, and some more equipment just in case, some ropes, and we can extend the bed. Well, that's pretty cool. That's really smooth. You can see how that's just coming down. That's really smooth, and you can obviously drive your vehicle up, or you can use the winches here that he's got and you can connect that and pull your vehicle up. He's also got some rope anchors which are perfect. But yeah, that's really cool. Okay, let's go and close that. What else do we have around here? So we just have the cab, so let's jump in the cab and let's see what we've got going on. So you can hear the bed is going. We've got some mirrors. Cool, some mirrors on that side. I guess so. We've also got some cameras there. Looks like we got front hitches, tow assist, fog lights, dome lights, the bed lights at the back. Cool. Heater, hazard lights, kill switch for electric. Got some equipment in here. Heater, radio, pretty much everything you would need. Let's go and get the ignition. So nice little dash. We got a little radio here, megaphone also. Yeah, pretty much everything you would need. Let's go and drive it. Okay, so it looks like automatic gearbox. You can see the hazards going on the left and right there. Yeah, so far so good. Let's go and turn it, see how well it turns here. So far so good. It's handling really well. Off-road does really well too. I like the automatic gearbox, so you don't really have to worry about anything. It just works. Corners, handles corners pretty well too. You can see it's not skidding out, so it's got loads of traction. Yeah, this is a beautiful creation. He's done a really good job, and I love the paint scheme on this too. Very military-ish. Yeah, beautiful creation. Definitely one you guys can go check out. Let's go ahead and move on to the next one. And moving on to the next creation, we have the Bellboeing MV22B Osprey. This is a creation done by Ghost. Now, this is meant to be very realistic in terms of apparently how the real one is to fly here. He's even got a whole manual on how to fly this. There is a quick start guide, so we're going to be following that, and hopefully we can fly today. But looks really cool. Apparently got tons of features inside there, everything you'll need for search and rescue, and pretty much anything really. So yeah, let's go and spawn this in and see how it flies here in the world of Stormworks. So spawning in the next creation, we have this Osprey that looks really cool. He's got a very clean design to this. Not too much going on the outside. You can see just the grey and black color scheme with some paint blocks here and there, which make it looks really nice and clean. It does look like there's a lot of custom blocks or modded blocks going around here. You can see the windows and a few other things, so very interesting. We also have, looks like a hatch here, so lower crew door and upper crew door. Nice. So it seems like he's using the ropes there, which is really cool. Going around the side here, it looks like we have a option here to obviously go and open and close the ramps, so you can do the hydraulics to go and do that, and you can see the ramps that's going and opening, so we'll get that open. And let's get the door open too. Cool. Okay, so you can see we've got an area where we can go in. It looks really nice. Lovely detailing inside there. Let's just carry on the outside. So it looks like we have pressure fuel connection. We also have external power connection. Cool, and then there's a little camera here in the front. I don't know, it looks like it does rotate though. Cool. Okay, so let's close this door. You can see more modded blocks, seems like all around there. Great, let's go and close that hatch. Let's go and get inside. So as I said earlier, a really nice interior. Got a little hoist that we can use too. We have another hoist there. Here's the controls for the ramp again. So hydraulic pressure, and then we can go ramp close. Cool, so you can see that ramp's closing. We also have a little hoist door there. That's really cool. Let's go and do the door close. So it looks like we need some more pressure. Got another connector there. Yeah, nice so far. Let's go and carry along. So it looks like we've got seats. So you can go and fold the seats down there inside here. Very useful. We've got a little window, some equipment. We've got doors, remote controls, hydraulics maintenance pumps. We also have the cockpit doors, so sliding doors. We got external power. Great, and then we have the interior. So let's jump inside here. Now there's a lot of things going on, and he's got a huge manual to fly this and how to operate it correctly, and apparently it's very realistic. He's also got a quick start guide, so we're going to try and follow the quick start guide and see the best we can do here, and we'll try and see if we can get this up in the air. So battery replacement we need to get on. Now unfortunately you have to get out the seat to do this, but I guess you just couldn't fit. Well, I guess you could have fit some things here, but let's see. So let's get the battery on. We also need to get the APU. There we go, so we've got APU on. We need to get the FFD, RFID and SFD, so let's go and get all that on. So FDP. So let's go and find where this is. So I got MFD. So he pretty much just wants the screens all set. So let's go and see if we can find a way to get those on. CUD. Don't see anything about any of the controls that he's asking us to get on. Okay, CUD. Okay, so I found that. EI, there we go, got that on too. And MFDs. So MFDs, let's see if we can find those. So it's P, MFD power. I guess we'll get those on too. Let's get the power on for that too. Might as well get the power on for that too. Cool. Okay, so I think that's everything we need for that. Okay. The next thing he wants is normal flight operations selected on the screen. So that's that. Okay. Rotor brake needs to go off. So rotor brake disable. We need to ECL left to start. So let's see. There we go. We'll get those both going. So we need to get it to start, which I'm guessing. Okay, so that's start there. Okay. Other ECL move to Start. Okay, we've done that. That's fine. APU, we need to stop the APU. There we go. So we got that stopped. And ECL's fly. There we go. So fly and fly. Cool. So apparently that's all we need for now. We could obviously get some lights and things on here at the back, so you can see cabin light, cockpit dome, night lighting, anti-collision lights, formation lights, position lights. There's a few other lights things, radios in here. There's tons of things going on. I'm not going to cover everything here. Looks like we got a master alert. Okay, that's fine. Cool. So let's go and take off. So if I'm correct, we can just use up and down. Okay, and you can see we are up in the air. Cool, this looks really nice. Probably be easier to fly with a joystick, I'm guessing. Cool. Okay, so we got that, and now if I'm correct, we can use the up and down to change the actual tilt. So let's bring this all the way 1. There we go. And we're now playing, theoretically. Cool. Yeah, it flies really well. As I said, I think with a joystick will be a little better. And also going through the manual completely, because I just went through the quick start guide. But yeah. Beautiful looking plane. I should get the landing gear up. But yeah. Really beautiful. Definitely one you guys can go check out if you want kind of like a realistic experience here. But yeah, really cool. Let's go ahead and let's move on to the next creation. And moving on to the next creation, we have the JSI Car 19 class Coast Guard boat. This is a creation done by Austin Jackson. Now, this is meant to be a Turkish Coast Guard boat, which is pretty cool. Length around 22 meters. Let's see, top speed around 77 knots. Range, let's see, approximately 65 at cruise speed. 2 medium engines. Yes. Looks pretty cool, so let's go and spawn in and see how it works here in the world of Stormworks. And spawning in the next creation, I really like the use of the modded windows here and make this beautiful curve. And the boat just looks really nice with that. And he's used a lot of wedges also here and there. Just, yeah, makes it look really cool. Okay, so let's see what he's got going on. So it looks like some rope and some equipment, some winches here at the back, also some boarding doors. So let's go and get through the boarding door. Got some more rope there. So that's useful, obviously, if you put any like crates or anything at the back here, it doesn't slide off. Looks like we got refueling and recharging on either side. Some more rope, some firefighting equipment, and then we can walk up here, or try to. And we've got some more ropes. Not too sure why he's got so many ropes here. I'm guessing for docking at port, possibly. Fluid cannon, looks like we've got a little hatch here. I'm guessing opens from the inside. You can see the custom windows. Really cool. Unfortunately, the problem with using the custom windows is obviously it doesn't seal inside, but I'm sure he's figured a way out to get around that. So let's go inside. Let's see what he's got. So going in here, we've got hatches to go down either side. Looks like equipment on the left and right. Nothing on the roof, and co-pilot and captain, so we'll come back to that. Let's go and see what we've got down here. So it looks like we just got a really nice big open area for crew that you can go and have in here. Medical beds, some equipment and everything. So yeah, pretty cool down here. Let's go in here. It looks like he's got, so this is the engine room, so he's got 2 large diesels. Even got little windows in here, so that's useful. Fluid jets on either side. Yeah, really just nice and clean inside here. Let's go and get out of here. So I'm guessing we can just climb the ladder, or try to. I'm just going to jump in the seat. There we go. And we can close that hatch. Cool, so far so good. Let's go and check out the co-pilot. Let's search and fire systems. So no. Piloting systems, no. So I'm guessing we need some electricity somewhere. So there we go. So interior, wheelhouse electric breaker, engine breaker, there we go. And then, so we got a little radar there. We also have spotlight, fire suppressant, search camera. Where does that come from? Oh, okay, so he's got actual gimbal camera here in the front. That's pretty cool. Oh, very useful. Night vision, beacon locator. Okay, so it looks like just a little beacon locator screen there. Cool. We've got autopilot, we've got pilot systems. So let's go in here. So radar, a GPS map, radio, some controls. Cool. Nav lights, fog lights, interior lights, police beacon. Okay, so those lights there, the blue flashing lights. Engine systems, ignition, throttle, clutch, throttle up, reverse, temperature sets. Cool. Driving really well too. That looks really nice. Let's go and turn it to the right. Very smooth. Yeah, that's really good. Is there any way to adjust our trim? I don't think there is anything to adjust trim here, but engine throttle is max, clutch is good. So we're doing about what, 70 knots, which is not bad for a boat. Interesting to see how he's managed to deal with waves. So let's go and give this some wind and let's see how he deals with waves here. And see how well the stabilization system, if any, is actually working. So yeah, it's doing pretty well so far. You can see the nose is getting thrown out a bit, but besides that, yeah. The boat just also looks very mean and aggressive. That's another reason why I've got my sail boats kind of like this kind of design in the front where it's got that very aggressive look to it. But yeah, he's done a really good job. Seems like it wants to dip in the water every now and then with these waves. But besides that, no, it's doing really well. So yeah, great job with that. Let's go and move on to the next creation. And moving on to the next creation, we have the Bison class shallow draft tanker. This is a creation done by a hobo named Walt. Interesting name there. So as it's in the name, so this is meant to be a shallow draft tanker. So for fuel or so crude oil, something like that, you can go and move around. Obviously, being shallow, you can do it in shallow waters. So that's pretty cool. Top speed around 24 knots in there. Let's see, fuel 31,000 liters of diesel. Very interesting. It seems like it's got all types of different systems, including like GPS waypoint, weather, cameras, all kinds of cool things. So let's go and spawn in and see how it works here in the world of Stormworks. And spawning in the next creation, really nice looking tanker, nice and nimble and small in comparison to the huge ones we sometimes see. But let's jump on it, let's see what's got going on. So here at the front, we obviously have a little front mast with some things on like spotlights and things. We've got equipment storage in here, and looks like we've got the anchors on either side. So equipment storage is pretty much just equipment storage. Cool. And a couple seats in there too. So let's go and jump out of here. Let's get this hatch closed. So this is your storage for fluid. So it looks like we've got fuel in, fuel out. He's obviously got his little panels here with panel lights, cargo. Nice. Carry on through here. Looks like he's got some more, so you can get that fuel in, fuel out. Got a little boarding door on that side, little door to get in here. So fuel pump lights. Okay. Deck lights. Okay. And let's carry along. So we got a ladder to go up, and a door to go in. So let's go in the door. Let's see what else he's got in here. So crew cabin. Some equipment, and another crew cabin inside here. Okay, medical bed if need be, that door to go there. Let's go and close that. So let's go up to the next level. So climb the ladder, and we have a, can we walk around here? Yeah, we can. So we can walk around a little bit on the side, and we can go into the main bridge, close the door. Got all of our radar systems and things in here. We've got indicators, got loading master. So you can fill the ballasts, ballast pitch, ballast roll, flares, all of the systems that we would need, fuel tanks, engine RPS. Is there any way to get some cabin lights? There we go. Cool. Instrument lights too, running lights, headlights, endurance mode, bow thrusters. We'll try those out in a few minutes. Waypoint, monitor power. Hey, he's using my map. Nice. We've got RPS, deadman switch, generator 1, 2, shutdown, fuel pumps, water pumps, engine start, setting a 3 RPS, generator 1 start, generator 2 start, Dead man switch, okay. Set RPS, we can try the bow thrusters. Look at that. Nice, what's up here? So this is our radar. And it's got, yeah, looks like some weather and stuff. Cool. Bow thruster works perfectly. Okay, let's go and get our RPS up, and then I guess we just use WNS to move forwards. Yep. Get our RPS up again. Nice. You can see it's listing ever so slightly to the left, but I'm guessing you would just use... You would use all this to balance it out. Balance roll, so I'm guessing... Yeah, you can see it's filling up the aft. And that should eventually become nice and level. But yeah, what a nice little shallow little tanker. Performance-wise, it's doing really well. But yeah, really nice little creation. I like it's got all the little nice little features on it, autopilots. It's got radar, searchlights, foghorns, all the cool things that you would like to see in here. I just noticed he's got some hatches down there. I want to go check those out. I didn't see anything about an engine room or anything. So, engine. Okay, so this is the engine compartment, and then you can see the engines down here. Okay, so this is kind of like a little internal area. Not really, I'm guessing, designed for you to come down, but yeah, still really cool. Great, let's go and let's move on to the next creation. And moving on to the last creation, we have the KMS Prince Eugene. This is apparently a 1-to-1 scale German heavy cruiser. This is a creation done by MrNJersey. Now, it's absolutely massive, and I'm guessing you're going to need a really good computer to spawn this in. But hey, it looks cool. We're going to spawn it in. Tons of features, lifeboats. There's a plane on it. Absolutely incredible. So, with that all said, let's spawn it in. Let's see how it works, and let's see how well it's going to run here in Stormworks. And spawning in the next creation, I actually had to go into photo mode to show you guys this creation. It's massive. It is huge. Like, that is the oil rig in the back, and you can see the scale and the size of this. It's enormous. He's got so many things. He's even got a plane on there. He's got these lifeboats, which are like almost full-size boats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 boats on there. He's got tons of things going on, and I'm gonna go back out of photo mode in a few seconds, and you're gonna see the performance is a little bit bad, but I'm guessing there's nothing much he can do about it. This is just such a huge creation. Let's go and start here. This creation is huge. You can see we're not really lagging, it's just the physics is lagging a bit, and yeah, you know, I've got a pretty good computer, and this is running on a 3070, and it's struggling. So very cool creation. I don't know how much you're going to be able to check out of it, but let's see if we can do a few things. So let's go up a ladder here. Let's see if we can get to the bridge. So I think the bridge is somewhere around here. I'm trying maybe go up there. You can see the lifeboats, full-size lifeboats. I want to see if they actually work. So let's just carry on along here. Is there a way to get up on the lifeboats? Doesn't... Okay, it looks like there's a ladder over there. But I'm guessing they wouldn't... Maybe they do deploy. Let's go and get on the side. So you can see we've got the hatch here. We can get in. And looks like... Yeah, so this is fully working. It's got radios in it. It's got a bridge house. Wow. Yeah, this is massive. I think this one doesn't come off, whereas this one does. Because this one's obviously got pipes around it. There's even a plane there, so I'm quite interested to see how that... If that does work and how it launches. That is going to be quite interesting. And try. Okay, so it looks like a throttle. So we can swivel it. I guess, yeah, let's swivel it that way. Okay, so that should be fine. And then, is there like some controls, or is there a ladder or something? Maybe that's a ladder there. Yes, it is. Okay, so let's go up the ladder. This is going to be so interesting. Let's see if we can get up in here. So I'm going to try and get into that, but I don't know if I'll be able to get on this wing. Yeah, I can. Okay, so we can get into there, and then we have canopy, wings, nav lights, cabin, throttle up and down, starter. But then how do you launch off of this is the question. I can see some batteries and things there. Looks like some rocket boosters and things. There's also a key button there, or button, so I'm just going to go down and just check what that was. Activate. You have 10 seconds to go into the plane and turn the engine on at full speed. Okay. 10 seconds. I don't know if that's going to be enough. Jump in. Engine. Where's the engine? Engine, throttle up. Close the canopy doors. Okay, I did press it. Said we had 10 seconds. Maybe physics like. Oh wow. Okay, so we are flying. Does that disconnect later? I'm guessing, yeah, there we go. And now we're flying a plane. You can really get the scale of that ship now from up here. Wow, that is huge. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm going to try and fly back, and then we're going to try and jump off and try and go into the cockpit there and just see what's going on. Actually, I'm probably just going to fast travel / no clip there, because I'll probably die if I fall off from this plane. I don't see any parachutes or anything. But look at that. Okay, so I'm back on the ship now, and you can see the plane just going off there. Let's see if we can get up to the bridge, which I think is somewhere around this area. And let's see if we can actually just get this thing to actually move. I'll leave the rest for you guys to go and explore and check out and see what's going on in here. If you can use it. Okay, so wheelhouse, we got engine. Okay, so turn engine overheat off. I don't see anything for engine overheat. There we go. So we should be removing. Wow, look at the engines inside here. And we are moving. This thing is massive. Absolutely gigantic. And look at the rigging on it too. Incredible. I don't know how long this took him to make, but yeah, really cool. He's done a fantastic job. If only it just worked really well. Unfortunately, the amount of lag you get with this is incredible. But yeah, I think that is a great place to end this episode off with. There's so many more things we can check out on the ship, but we're going to be here forever if we look at everything. But yeah, absolutely incredible. And as always, I hope you have enjoyed this episode and found it entertaining and informative as always. And we'll see you in the next one.